Check out tonight's starting lineups presented by Kia. No changes across the board. Philly with Simmons, 11 ties, 10 lead changes. Philadelphia control.
Far more engaged offensively. They're just a better team when he is drawing double team.
On a kick, Harris struggled shooting in game 4. Leonard takes it away from Simmons. Gets it ahead. Siakam lost it. Butler gets a piece.
How about the play by Jimmy Butler there, racing down.
Simmons trying to cross. Really high level in this postseason. Shot clock winding down. Leonard slapped away by Simmons. Siakam has to hoist. And rebounded by Embiid.
And that was one of the few times I've seen Ben Simmons match the physicality of Kawhi Leonard. I think that's another level that he's got to get to. He's got to be stronger physically if Embiid unable to convert on that layup.
Jimmy Butler had 29 to lead Philadelphia in game 4. Butler off the drive, the pirouette, missed it off the back of the iron. Leonard gets it ahead. Green, he has really struggled from the outside. Leonard has not. Rims out on a 3.
That's probably as easy a look as he's had in this series, unable to convert.
Simmons to the rim, he missed it.
He has to. In part, Philly has killed him at times on the offensive glass, so that eliminates some of that.
Lowry jams it. It's a 3.
And that's a great sign right there for Toronto. And Kyle Lowry is engaged in making shots. He just becomes a much better basketball player.
Lowry was more aggressive in game 4 as well. Harris, the answer. Tobias Harris from downtown.
All awareness and his ability to be in the right spots at all times is just really unmatched.
J.J. Redick, and a bounce for Embiid. Scoop shot goes Joel Embiid. Only had 7 field goal attempts in game 4. Trying to get into it early here. Siakam off the window.
It's that third.
Butler post-up opportunity. Lowry digs in defensively. And a kick. 7 from three-point territory in game 4. But the team shot just 40%. That was a travel on Simmons. No call. Harris pull up. It goes. Tobias Harris. Smooth delivery.
And even though he's got a couple early turnovers, when Ben Simmons gets 2 feet in the paint, Philadelphia is a much better team offensively.
Simmons trying to overpower Lowry. Help from Gasol. Embiid, ball fake. Nobody there. Euro. Foul call. Joel Embiid. Or visit the NBA app. Mike Scott is in for Tobias Harris. Scott saw some time at center the other day. Nobody's home, and Lowry gets the deuce.
Miscommunication.
And the respect is mutual. Pascal said, so often African players come in and rebound, dunk, and bring energy. Joel allows me to dream bigger. He's showing there's more to our
game. In the morning right now. And everybody wants to know what's going to happen in this series between these.
It's because of their style.
Gasol. Offensive rebound, Leonard. 10 to shoot. 2-point lead for Philadelphia. Lowry gives it up. Leonard gets the screen from Siakam. The roll. The ball was deflected. Shot clock down to 0. Siakam tosses up an air.
Rhythm for where the double team and the help is coming.
Redick comes to the ball, penetrates, the floater, doesn't get the roll. Tip in goes Jimmy Butler busting.
Bigger lineup.
They are a plus 10.7 in the playoffs in rebounding margin, number 1 in the league. Lowry tosses up a brick.
And a series to find areas that you can have success, and that one was pretty good for him in that game 4.
Butler gets rid of it. Scott, step back Jay, book it. Mike Scott connects.
Tell you what, they sure missed his impact.
And a deflection. Simmons getting back defensively, creating a turnover. Trying to set things up for Simmons. The back in on Green, shovels. Scott squeezes through for 2.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. You saw Simmons draws 2, able to make a play in the paint. Scott, the beneficiary there for the deuce.
Philadelphia 6 of 10 from the field. Leonard muscles in, comes up short underneath. He and Scott in the results.
You have a power. You have that force.
The basketball gods. Monroe The spin inside, gets the roll.
He has given them some quality minutes here in this second round series.
Lowry forces the action, and he's going to the free throw line as he took it at Monroe. Scott with the shot clock winding down. Tough angle. Didn't get the bounce. Monroe, the offensive board, stripped of the ball. He brought it down low. Leonard streaks to the corner. Siakam got it. A three.
Love it there. They get the strip down and get the transition triple.
Simmons, ball fake, could not finish it. Monroe couldn't squeeze it. 4 on 5 right now, and it's out of bounds. Ibaka did not make his way down the floor. He was grabbing his head.
I think he might be bleeding, partner.
Yeah, Serge Ibaka is hunched over on one knee.
To score over anybody.
Jimmy Butler with our own Roz Gold on Wood-A. The mentality defensively against Kawhi Leonard is Ennis.
The opportunities that they get because they can be so effective from all 3 levels.
Foul was called on Norm Powell. Siakam lines it up. Bottom from three-point territory.
Embiid hesitant and forced the turnover.
Lowry gives it up to Siakam. On a body bump, Siakam, bank shot, no, but a foul. He's definitely looked more comfortable here tonight compared to Game 4. He's already matched his point total. 20-19 Toronto. We approach 3 minutes to go. Opening quarter. Embiid nearly got the bounce. Siakam. Shot clock at 14. Leonard drives. Can't finish it. Knocked to the outside. Controlled by Powell. Van Vliet is in. Got a three. Fred Van Vliet.
Great shot, but really the loose ball there. Powell able to come up with it and find Van Vliet there in rhythm.
It is a 12-1 run for the Raptors. Double team. Embiid tosses it into the front.
You see 2 times on that block. He's turned it over.
23-19 Toronto. Siakam short. Scott 7%, yet it's the Raptors with the lead. Van Vliet swiping at the ball. 7 to shoot. Butler the curl to the rim. Off-balance delivery, no. Leonard with a break opportunity. Leonard deflected out of a 5-minute stretch where they did not score in the fourth quarter of Game 4. Embiid, that ball fake hangs and hits Joel Embiid
For Toronto.
Siakam, one-on-one with Scott. 8 to shoot, a minute 20 to go. First quarter. Siakam didn't have the angle, and it's knocked out of bounds off of teams. Denver currently the slowest. Trying to get it in. Siakam cannot save it. Out of bounds.
He is likely to return, the Raptors are saying, but they're still collecting information as far as does he have any concussion protocol issues.
All right, Roz off the Butler miss. 1 minute to go. Spin. Leonard, the no-look. Powell off the back of the iron.
Yeah, and you talked about that pace. I think it's strategic against Philly. Why? Because Ben Simmons in the half court, not nearly as effective as an offensive player. And you see Jimmy Butler being ultra aggressive here for the Sixers.
Oh, Van Vliet just picked the pocket of Embiid. Powell gives it up. Leonard, big finish. Toronto. And a blocking foul on Gasol.
They control the tempo.
A lot of free throws in this opening quarter. 10 attempts for Toronto, 9 for Philadelphia. 1 second difference, shot clock to game clock. Leonard splits defenders. The lunging deuce for Kawhi.
Now it seems like he's starting to figure out where he's going to be able to create his angles to attack.
Oh, Butler is fouled on the arm with